Hey, my name is Ossi Karjalainen and welcome to my week number 2 personal video on our video thesis series. Like I've done in the previous videos, I just suggest you to watch the previous ones before you look at this one. So let's start. So what were my goals this week from the last video? So pretty much everything that I was set up to do was to work with the main user interface. I was supposed to make drawings in Adobe XD, design the main view and the burger menu. I mean, this is the burger menu was just for the to actually make it, actually code it in Flutter and prepare it for components that we are going to build later on. I guess we can jump into Adobe XD straight away, what I did this week. So here we have pretty much all that was ready last week. This is just a material base. What I've used here are like most of the colors and components that I can just copy and paste to every single view. I didn't really work on for the login view that much because it's going to still be the logo and the login with Spotify button, which will prompt up with the HTTP page and let the user sign in with their Spotify credentials. What I added to the homepage, what is that homepage slash main view, is just a small placeholder buttons for home and search. We discussed about this design. This wasn't the original idea. Original idea was to have everything in the burger menu, which is seen here. Everything is just a placeholder. Nothing has been named yet, but we decided that we want 2 buttons at the bottom that are that the user is able to see in pretty much in every single view. So there is going to be a home button which will go back into the main view, and also a search button that will prompt up a search page. So this is pretty much it. The drawer menu, how it's going to be and how it actually already is. So at the top, you can see the user picture and username. We're not 100% sure if we are going to actually do it or not, but the views are going to, the components are going to be listed in this matter. We're not like 100% sure what components do we need here and how we are going to put every single view. Like some of the game modes can actually be put into a single view, most likely. So I didn't list them here yet, but this is basically the main purpose of the whole drawer and how it actually looks in the app right now. Then there's the search page. This is the latest one that I worked on. I did pretty much everything else this week before I designed this. This isn't really that special, but we kind of want to mock the way that Spotify already has their search page for Android and iOS. I'm gonna prompt it up here in the middle of the screen so you can see it how it looks. We basically want to mimic that because it's something that already works, but we want to add like a couple of functionalities. Because in Spotify, if you click the song name, you start to immediately play the song. So we want to add a plus button here, or some kind of a button for the user to interact, and then it's going to prompt up the box in the middle of the screen. That's something that I haven't done yet, but it's going to ask from the user that do they want to add this specific song into the party mode queue. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Keyboard is obviously going to be at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, that's pretty much it, what I did in Adobe XD. Maybe we jump in straight into Visual Studio Code so I can show you something that I did this week. So this week I worked on the global app bar slash burger menu. This is the burger menu, the drawer menu, which is going to populate everything, every single item to be routed. So what this basically does is we create a drawer menu which is going to be populated with sized boxes and those are going to be buttons that will immediately prompt up into the correct page. So what this does here is to build the menu item and also create the functionality for the buttons. So we are using a listing where if you look at the top here, when you build up a menu item, you're going to have a selected item that has a case number. So homepage slash main view would be 0. This is just homepage 2. This is just a test item that I created quickly because we didn't have anything lined up yet when I was doing this. So it's just a placeholder. And that will have a number 1 up there. And when you add a new view, in here you need to specify the case number and obviously what page it's going to actually route it as well. That's pretty much it for the global app bar. What I did for this is going to be similar in every single view. The drawer will need to be, if you want to use it in a view, you need to put it in the you need to add this to every single component, and also added like a couple of lines just to take the proper colors and hide the shadows which are built in Flutter. It needs to be elevated into a different level so it doesn't draw a shadow. And I also started to work on the search page. There really isn't anything special there, but I will talk about it later on. So that's what I pretty much did this week. It seems quite little what I was able to do, but we ran into some problems that were need to be resolved before actually completing any work. So thinking in a wrong way, this was something that delayed my work quite a bit. I was thinking about the global app bar, the drawer menu in a wrong way. I was thinking about adding every single page and the drawer menu into a same Dart component, and that was something that and also I used only the Flutter documentation to build it, and the way I thought about the process was completely wrong, and I just kept on failing completely, and I wasn't satisfied at all how the drawer looked and how it functioned. So I found out a proper tutorial that showed how to build the drawer menu and how to actually think how it's supposed to be done in Flutter. Also, we had to remove Chrome for testing purposes, and that's something that Joel talked about in his video diary. So if you want to look for why, then you want to maybe check Joel's video from week 2. And also we had some problems with background processing, but that wasn't an issue for me personally. Only the thinking in a wrong way and doing things in a wrong way were a problem. And also losing Chrome for testing is Chrome isn't necessary for this project, but it made everything really quick when you could just instantly look up how the application looks in Chrome instead of loading the application into your phone, which takes like a couple of minutes, but we're talking about like just a few minutes of lost time every single time you launch up the application. Oh yeah, I already pretty much went through this. So I worked on the drawer menu / burger menu, which is now basically 100% complete. Only thing that is missing is when you go backwards in the application, like if you have a Android backwards button at the bottom, or if you swipe to the previous page in iOS, I need to add functionality which always prompt to go. If you press the back button, it goes to the home page. And if you press it again in the home view, it will ask the user if they want to exit the application, or I might just that it will instantly exit the application. I did some drawing UI designs and jiggled around with those. And also, I went through the problems already. As before, we used Discord to communicate. We didn't have any pull requests this week either. We are pretty much working on completely different things, and we don't need each other's code for any test using or anything in our own parts of the project right now. But we will have to do some pull requests in the following week at least. And we had a cup of coffee, as always. So what I need to do next week, I need to draw some more views, some basic things, how things are going to look. Maybe I'll most likely at least I will need to add that like complete the search function page and add like the prompt up window, which will populate in the middle of the screen and ask the user if they want to add the song into the party mode queue. Then I need to work on the search page. This was something that Joel was supposed to originally do, but due to some problems and what we ran into, and what Joel especially ran into, I'm going to take the search page part of the project completely, at least for now. So what I've already started, I've just created a component which has the search field, and well, it doesn't have any functionality yet, so I need to do that, which is going to take probably at least quite a bit some time, and also finishing those functionalities that I mentioned already for the drawer menu. Yes, I guess that's it for me this week, and I hope to see you again next week. See ya.